Hello, this video will be for the wrapped cast on, which we did for the Saki clog slipper in our class. The pattern calls for us to start at the toe, and we're going to use this wrapped cast on to create this nice clean edge here. As we're knitting it, which will be in this direction here, as it grows, it'll twist almost to create a really cute gusset along each side with our twisted stitches next to our increases and decreases. Or no, just increases, sorry. But to get started, we have to get stitches on our needle. So let's see how that is done with thicker yarn and a bigger needle, just so you can see our stitches. You want to start this one with a slip knot. You don't need that long of a tail, maybe 6 inches or so, just so you can weave in the end. To start with a slip knot, loop your yarn and bring your tail to the back of that loop, and then pull while pulling in opposite direction with the tail and the working yarn until it closes. And then you can readjust the size, and it's going to go on your needle, and then just tighten it up just a little bit. Now with this, this cast on, you're going to work over the needle and the cable of your circular needle. You want the slip knot on the cable, and you might have to tighten that up a little bit so it doesn't keep sliding around. And then this is how we are working it. Your bottom, where the cable is, your other needle is just hanging off to this side. And then with your working yarn, you're going to wrap from the back up and over your needle like this. See where the slip knot is? It's underneath, and I'm going from the back up and over 8 times for the number of cast on stitches, and I'm wrapping it around the needle and the cable. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You do not count the slip knot. That's just to keep your yarn in place. That'll come out. But you do have to be careful that you're wrapping around the top and the bottom so that you have 8 wraps on both sides. So when you finish this off, you want to pull your yarn to the back and kind of keep it there, and then you can begin knitting across your top needle. You're all set to go. So it has to come around the bottom and then up and over to make that first stitch, and you're going to work all the way across till you have 8 knit stitches. Okay, here's the last one, and then your slip knot will still be on that cable. We'll deal with that after our next step. So my needle is facing the left. I want to rotate both my needle and my cable so that it's still facing the front. The front of my stitches are stockinette, the back side are purl bumps. I want to keep this facing me. I'm just rotating it probably, I don't know how many degrees, but it's going from top to bottom and bottom to top. So I'm going to push my cable side till I get to my needle, and then I'm going to pull the bottom needle where I knit first so that it becomes a cable. And then you you can slide the rest of your stitches on. So you're just reorienting where your needle is. Okay, so here is the slip knot is here. We don't want to knit into that. I'm just going to take that, pop it off, and let it hang there. You don't have to worry about it just yet. We're not going to deal with it right now. Tuck it away, and you see this strand of yarn here. You want to make sure that it's going under and then back over. If it doesn't go under, you're not going to have enough stitches for the cast on. So it has to be under and then pulled to the back. And then you can begin knitting again. This time I'll knit continental on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oop. Well, that didn't work out so great. Here's how to fix that. Put it back on my left needle and knit it. Okay, that's fixed. Now the slip knot, you can just gently pull and pop that out. And you have completed your 8 stitches on each side of the needle for a total of 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 8 there. Now to do the next side, you still want to keep the stockinette edge facing you. Purl bumps are on the back. You should have 2 rows of purl bumps. And now you're going to rotate your needle so that it's facing the right, and you'll push your needle in, pull this bottom needle out, and then move your stitches onto that needle to begin working. And you just want to complete the rest of that next setup row to complete the toe, and then you'll begin doing your increases as per the pattern. All right, happy knitting.